Hi everyone. Okay, doing this a little different today. I'm doing the live on my phone so I can read my notes off of my computer. Just gonna take a sip of my warm lemon water. Feels good. Okay. So it's Wednesday, it's March 25th, 2020, and here we are. How are you guys doing? How's it hanging? What's up? I'm on this new, I don't know if rampage is the right word, but I'm super annoyed by this quote, unprecedented times. It's really bothering me. And every email that I get from all these different organizations just saying, we are in unprecedented times. It's like, I'm over it. Please think of something else to say. Please, I beg of you, use any other words. Kooky time, crazy time, I don't know. Anyway, but here we are today. And I'm grateful to be here with you guys. Thank you for joining me live or watching the replay. My name is Alyssa Abrahamson, and I'm a nutritional therapist and wellness coach. And I have been coming to you live every Wednesday this month, focusing on sleep and stress. I've been focusing on sleep and stress in my newsletters and on the Facebook Lives. And today we're going to be talking about bedtime hygiene. So before I kind of dive into that, I'm super curious. How are you sleeping? How's your sleep these days? Is it better? Is it worse? Is it different? I would love to hear if you want to share in the comments. How are you sleeping? So I'm here today to help support you with getting a good night's rest. And when I say bedtime hygiene, what does that mean? So basically, hygiene is like conditions or practices that are conducive to maintaining health and preventing disease, and that includes sleep. So bedtime hygiene is basically, when I say that, I'm basically offering like a variety of practices and habits that are helpful to you to have quality rest and also a daytime like alertness. Hi, Annette. So why is it important to get sleep? And this is something that I've discussed all month, and just want to really reinforce that getting good, consistent sleep is so essential for health. When you sleep, while you are sleeping, this is when your body is restoring and repairing and detoxing, okay? And when you have good, consistent sleep, this deep sleep, good, consistent deep sleep, you are more productive, you have better concentration, you have more energy, you have better mental function. It helps maintain healthy weight. You guys, good, consistent sleep helps really steady your blood sugar. It lowers inflammation. It strengthens your immune system. Good, consistent sleep is so it's such foundational for immunity and a good immune system. Good, consistent sleep lowers your risk for serious health conditions such as diabetes and heart disease. And good sleep can really improve your mood and also your memory. And I think we can all agree with this, that when you sleep better, you feel better, and then you're kinder to others and you're kinder to yourself. So the other thing is that research has shown that after a good night's rest, you're more likely, you're likely to feel less anxious, and you're more likely to feel confident. Let me just repeat that. The research has shown that when you are getting consistent good night's rest, that you're less likely to feel anxious and you're more and you're going to feel more confident. Now, who doesn't want to feel more confident right now? I mean, any time in life, but I know I certainly do. So happy news. Getting good sleep is accessible to you, maybe more than you can imagine. And I just am here to really offer that your routines and your behaviors during the day, especially before bedtime, can affect the quality of your rest. So I'm just going to take a little sip of my lemon water. 1 second. So good sleep hygiene really sets the stage for a restful night's sleep for your body to heal and restore itself. And I'm going to offer 10 bedtime hygiene practices that create like ideal conditions for a healthy, restful sleep. So I would encourage you to go get a pen and paper, or, break out your, computer or wherever you want to take notes. And I'm going to offer 10 tips and maybe write down some that resonate with you and that you feel that you might want to incorporate into your life. And I really just, at the end of this, I encourage you just to try just one, just to experiment and try one. Okay, so first and foremost, setting a consistent sleep schedule is super important. I talked about this the first Wednesday this month during my circadian rhythm Facebook Live workshop, where basically when you are connecting with your internal clock, which is your circadian rhythm, and you're creating this very healthy pattern of going to sleep and waking up around the same time, then that is just really helping your body get into this healthy pattern of healthy rest and sleep instead of being inconsistent. So it's something to be really mindful of. And even, on the weekends, maybe when and it's a different, schedule, it's really something to be very mindful of, is to really try and wake up and go to sleep around the same time that you normally do. Okay, so that's number 1, setting a consistent sleep schedule. Number 2, take a relaxing hot bath or a shower. So, and when you're in the bath, listening to soothing music or lighting candles, and I would highly recommend staying off your phone if you are in the bath, because giving yourself this time in the bath when you are relaxing and maybe reading a book or just listening to music or listening to a guided meditation, that can be super relaxing. And the other really cool thing is that when you go from warm or hot water into your cooler bedroom, it actually causes your body temperature to drop, and then that naturally makes you feel sleepy. So that's one really good reason for taking a hot shower or hot bath before bedtime. That going from that relaxing kind of cleansing yourself and soothing yourself, and from that heat to a cooler bedroom, and that really helps you get more sleepy. Okay, number 3, speaking of cool, keep your bedroom cool and comfortable. So the ideal bedroom, your ideal situation for sleeping is really cool, quiet, and dark. I think we can all understand that. Some of us actually are addicted to maybe falling asleep to the TV, but that is not conducive to deep restorative sleep. And when we think about creating this cool, comfortable bedroom, studies have shown that your bedroom temperature around 65 degrees Fahrenheit is most conducive to healthy, restful sleep. So also, when you think about feeling comfortable, having pillows and a mattress that you really feel cozy in, and that kind of sense of nurturing yourself when you get into bed so you can settle down and relax, can really, really help with sleep. Okay, so number 4. All right, avoid stimulants late in the day, especially before bed. So when I'm talking about stimulants, I'm talking about caffeine and nicotine, which can really worsen anxiety symptoms. So stimulants increase body activity, and taking them before bed can really make it more difficult to fall asleep. So I know a lot of people are into nightcaps and doing a lot of drinking before bed. And while alcohol is known to help you fall asleep faster, too much alcohol close to bedtime can really disrupt the second half of the night of your sleep as your body starts to begin to process the alcohol. So that's something really to keep in mind, that it's kind of this trick in a way. Alcohol, people think that it helps them fall asleep, but ultimately you're not doing yourself any favors by drinking alcohol before bed. And it really is affecting your deep sleep. The other thing is, in terms of stimulants like coffee and caffeinated tea and soda and even chocolate, which has caffeine, I would recommend really stop consuming about 6 hours before bedtime. And the other thing is if you really are having a hard time sleeping and you are a caffeine or a coffee drinker, I would highly recommend to experiment and stop drinking your coffee or your caffeinated beverages at noon. Stop drinking your coffee or caffeinated beverages at noon and see how that impacts your sleep, and see if you're able to fall asleep faster or get just a better night's rest. Wow, it's so crazy. I cut out chocolate for a long time, a couple years ago. And same with green tea. And what was so interesting when I cut out, well, specifically just talk about chocolate first. So I cut it out months. I mean, it was like months and months. And when I reintroduced chocolate, I got a very high percentage of chocolate, and the higher percentage, the more caffeine, the less carbs. And so I had chocolate at night, and I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I'm eating chocolate. And I just couldn't stop, and I ate the whole damn bar. And I literally could not fall asleep until 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I probably ate it at, 9 o'clock at night. And I was like, oh, wow. Okay, well, my body is sensitive to caffeine. I had never had an idea of that. And now that, when the cool thing is when you experiment with an elimination diet, which I have, and then you reintroduce foods, you realize how your body has adapted to something that you might be consuming often, and how it actually is negatively impacting you, and you had no idea. And that happened with chocolate. I do eat chocolate now, but I am very mindful of not eating too much at night. And same thing with green tea. When I cut out green tea for, it was probably 3 or 4 months. And I was drinking green tea, really good, high quality green tea, probably about 5 days a week. And when I took it out and I reintroduced it back in, I noticed that there was this kind of very underlying kind of it wasn't so jittery, but it was, I was like, oh wow, my body, I felt this kind of tenseness. And so now, and I love green tea so much, and it is very healthy for you, but now I'm super mindful, and I really only drink caffeinated teas maybe once or twice a month, really just stick with herbal, as I've learned that does impact my sleep, and it does impact how I'm feeling. So it's something to experiment with in terms of if you are having sleep problems, really take a look at your caffeine, which includes chocolate and alcohol. Okay, so number 5, avoid foods that can disrupt your sleep. So that's going to be different for everyone. However, some common foods that really can disrupt your sleep are spicy foods or fatty or fried foods. And as we know, heavy meals, these are all tough on your digestive system and can trigger indigestion. And so if you think about, it takes your stomach about 3 to 4 hours to really empty out. And if you are going to sleep right after a big heavy meal, then and your digestion, and this really can contribute to poor sleep and to indigestion. So something to be super mindful of. I really always recommend to clients to really don't eat like 3 hours before you go to sleep. That can really, really impact not only a healthier weight, but also your sleep. Okay, so drink herbal tea a few hours before bed. So, there's this common thing that we've heard of as chamomile tea is really calming, and chamomile honestly isn't my favorite. I love a lot of other different herbal teas. But there's something very soothing and calming and relaxing about drinking like a hot cup of tea a few hours before bed, and just to create that kind of like bedtime ritual and nighttime and get kind of prepared and cozy up for a good night's rest. So I would say that when you drink herbal tea a few hours before bed, that can really shift your mindset and shift your body into beginning to wind down and relax. And truly, any herbal tea that feels really good to you, I recommend. All right. Number 7, only use your bed for sleep and sex. So if you're struggling with sleep issues, it's really important to just use your bedroom for sleep. Well, obviously, and sex. But this means like no TV, no internet browsing, not on your phone, not on your iPad. And when you eliminate these distractions in your bedroom, you're going to be training your mind to see your bed as this place of rest. So that means no computer, no doing work in your bed. I know a lot of people fall into that category, but I'm here to tell you that it's really not serving your sleep. So your bedroom and your bed should really be for sleep and for sex. Okay. Number 8. Oh, actually, maybe I have 11 because I think I just numbered these incorrectly. Hold on a second. Let me write number 8. Okay. Get into bed. Here's another tip, you guys. Get into bed at least 30 minutes before you normally do. And when you're in bed, at least 30 minutes before you normally get into bed, there's a few things that I would recommend doing to help get yourself into that relaxed state. Read a book. Read a book. Do a guided meditation. I'm a huge fan of guided meditations. There's so many wonderful free guided meditations on YouTube or on Spotify or wherever you can listen. And different mindfulness apps and meditation apps that are all free. And yes, you are keeping your device in your bed, but it's for a purpose, and then you will turn it off. So getting into bed a half an hour before you normally do and doing something really relaxing like reading a book or doing a guided meditation or journaling can be so healing and soothing and really, really get you into that place of comfort and relaxation. One thing that I would recommend doing if you're journaling and bedtime is to list down or write a list of either 10 things that you're grateful for or 10 things that happened that day that you are grateful for. So it might even be a struggle, like to think about, oh my God, what are 10 things? But it could be as simple as you heard a bird chirp and that was like beautiful and inspiring, or you had a beautiful cup of tea and that made you feel really like comforted and nurtured yourself. You know what I mean? It could be anything. And I think, just side note, when we think about journaling and a gratitude practice, it really, it's literally those small little things in our lives that we tend to take for granted that actually, if we really focus on and that we are so grateful for, that can really bring us such this sense of calm and of groundedness and of happiness. For example, this warm lemon water feels so soothing to me. There's something about it that it just feels like deeply healing and soothing. And so I'm so grateful that I am drinking warm lemon water right now. Cheers. I'm going to take a sip. Okay. Ooh, here's another one. Okay, this is number 9. Okay, so a bedtime body scan. So when you get into bed, close your eyes and do a body scan from your toes to your head. So literally what I would recommend is close your eyes, get into bed, and starting with your toes and working your way up your whole entire body. But there's different things you can imagine, but I kind of imagine like every single part of your body being massaged as you're taking deep breaths. So imagine like your toes just like being massaged and just relaxing and just letting go. And then the balls of your feet and your heels and your ankles. And you're just taking your time doing that. And you're just slowly just imagine being massaged. And as that's happening, you're just like releasing and letting go and settling in, just going all the way up to your body. And it's really powerful to have to create this idea in your mind that you're getting massaged, because I'm a huge fan of massages, and it really can't, I mean, I would love an actual massage, but when you're visualizing that, it really, really does help you relax. And you are like being so nice to yourself by giving yourself this mind massage and this body scan and just checking in with your whole entire body. It's a really, really beautiful thing. And it can really, really help you relax and settle in. And sometimes you might just fall asleep while you're doing it. Okay. All right. So number 10. Yes. Okay. Yes. So I am giving you 11 tips, not 10. Okay. So this is 10. All right. So there are a lot of different yoga poses that are great for relaxation and for sleep. And one is called Legs Up the Wall, Viparita Karani. And so it's a very easy restorative pose that helps you relax, and it increases, it does many things, but it really increases like your blood flow to the core of your body. And it's something that I would recommend that you do 10 to 15 minutes before you go to sleep. It's also like it's something you can do in bed, especially if your bed is up against a wall. But honestly, you can literally just like lie flat with your legs in the air. You could also just do it on the floor and have your legs on the wall. I will post in the comments of this a little article about how to do legs at the wall. It's just super easy. There are some things that if you have, like you could use some yoga props, but you really don't need them. You really could just have a little pillow behind your head and just lay on your back, and literally your legs are up on the wall, and do that for 10 to 15 minutes. And that is such a deep, restorative, relaxing yoga pose that really helps get you into that bedtime relaxed mode. Okay. Number 11. This is the final and the big one, you guys, the big one. Unplug all your devices, get off your phone and get off your computer, all of that 1 hour before bed. And now, yes, I know that I did say guided meditation, use your phone or whatever, but this is the big one. And this is where we're going to be doing our 5-day challenge starting tomorrow. So, all right, screens and sleep are incompatible, and that means your TV as well. Okay, so keeping your screen use, that's your phone, your iPad, your TV, all of it, to a minimum, at least an hour before bed, is essential for sound, deep, restorative sleep. Let me just repeat that again. Sleep and screens are incompatible. So keeping your screen use, that's TVs, phone, iPad, all of it, to a minimum, at least an hour before bed, is essential for deep, restorative, healing sleep. So these bright lights in the evening hours throw off your body clock, and it confuses your brain to thinking that it's daytime. So this is artificial blue light, and that's typical with laptops and tablets and cell phones, and that they emit that blue light. And that is like the culprit. That is like the it's just stripping connect with your circadian rhythm and your besides the light interrupting your sleep, basically, there's videos or the games or emails or like the social media stuff or just like what's going on in the news right now. And it's keeping you awake, and it's kind of like keeping you tense and alert when you're supposed to be relaxing and drinking tea and reading and going to sleep. So making a habit of turning off your phone and keeping it out of reach, if possible, like when you go to sleep, is so important. I personally have turned off my phone forever. Ever since I've had a cell phone, I do not keep my cell phone on at night. There's something that grosses me out about it. I could just feel the energy of it. And some people don't have that luxury or don't feel comfortable with that, and that's fine. But there's different ways to maybe keep it in a different room or keep it on, airplane mode or something like that. But what I'm recommending is literally like staying away from all your devices 1 hour before sleep. And some of you might use your phone as an alarm clock. Well, guess what? There are regular alarm clocks out there. And I have one of them, and they are great. So that's something that you can use. And so what I would like to offer when we are thinking about where we're at right now and sleeping, and some people maybe are sleeping worse, some people may be sleeping better, some people may be the same. It doesn't matter. The point is that deep restorative sleep is so critical to your health, and creating really beautiful bedtime hygiene rituals, routines to get yourself and your body into this place where you are able to relax and feel comfortable and really ready to receive all of the benefits of what rest offers you is so critical. And so again, I've offered 11 tips, but what we're going to focus on in our 5-day challenge starting tomorrow is the bedtime digital detox. So what that means is that 1 hour before you're about to go to sleep, we're turning off our devices, guys, telephones, TV, iPads, computers, turn it off. 5 days. 5 days. That's it. 5 days out of your beautiful life. And I really encourage you to take a bath, read a book, write in your journal, do something that's like relax, have some tea, think, do something that's really kind and nurturing to yourself, and then get into bed and go to sleep and see how it's affecting you, and see if you're able to get into a deeper, more like healthy, restorative rest after 5 days. I think that we all can take a break from the news and from social media, no matter like whatever's happening, and whether it was like a year ago or right now. I still very much feel that we are really kind of overwhelming ourselves and addicted to that our devices. So this idea of 1 hour before bedtime is such a beautiful thing that you can offer yourself to create a sense of calm and really connect with yourself and take care of yourself and nurture yourself and get into this relaxed state where you are able to have deep restoration. Rest is literally for health. So, all right. So here are the next steps. So this video will be available for replay in moments after we finish and say farewell. And then if there is anyone that you think that might benefit, who's, that's having trouble sleeping, please tag them or share with them. I would love to invite as many people to learn and come together. And I really want to promote healthy, deep sleep. So there's that. Number 2, If you would like to join the 5-day challenge for our bedtime digital detox, head on over to Wellness HQ, Health and Healing Through Mindset, Real Food and Lifestyle. That's my private Facebook group. I'll post it in the comments, and that's where I will post the guidelines. It's pretty simple. It's literally just get off your damn devices an hour before bed. But I want to know who's going to be participating, and I would love to know how people are doing as it's evolving as the days go by. So it's going to be for 5 days. We're starting, start tonight, but giving you a day just to like gear up for it. March 30th, this 5 days. And so that's what's happening. Also, I am available for one-on-one nutrition and wellness coaching. This is like in our lives where I think a lot of people are focusing more on their health than they have been. And this is what I do, is I help people with their health and their healing through a holistic approach, which means that I focus on diet and nutrition and lifestyle and your mindset and your thoughts. And so I am very excited that I offer a free discovery call. So that means that if you're interested, you just want to learn more, what's it like to work with Alyssa, that you just send me a message here, or you can email me at info@thewellnessheadquarters.com, and we can set up like a 20-minute discovery call, and I can hear what's going on with you in terms of your health concerns and your goals, and I'll let you know what it's like to work with me one-on-one, and we can see if it's the right fit. So now is the time, y'all. So I am so grateful to be here with you. I will be back next month. I'm still figuring out exactly my plan for April, so stay tuned. I will definitely keep you all posted. I just want to thank you so much for taking time to learn about bedtime hygiene, and really hope that you join me on the Bedtime Digital Detox 5-day challenge. I think that will be a really healthy experience and experiment joining in on that challenge. We really all deserve to kind of let go of being inundated with what's going on, and I think it's going to be a fun, healthy challenge. So I look forward to doing it and hearing what you guys think. And my name is Alyssa Abrahamson, and I'm a nutritional therapist and wellness coach. And it is March 25th, 2020. We are here together today. Thank you again for joining me live and watching the replay. And I just want to say, take care. I love you guys so much. I'm just sending out so much love and support. My heart is full, and I hope you can feel my positive energy coming towards you, and hopefully you're open to receiving it. And I will look forward to seeing you very soon, and I will keep you posted as to what the plan for April is. Okay, bye guys. Take care. Love, love, love. Mwah.